Standard 6, Subject English, Lesson number 3.2 Seven Sisters. Before I start this lesson, I would like to give you a short introduction related to this lesson. In the fifth part of this lesson, we have studied about the Nagaland state, and we came to know that Nagaland is also called the Switzerland of the East. Kohima is the capital of the mostly mountain state. Mountain Saramati is the highest peak with the height of 3,840, forming the natural barrier between the Nagaland and Burma. It is also known as the Falcon capital of the world. So this was the short introduction related to this lesson. This is the sixth part, and as you can see the subparagraph of the lesson, here I start. Tripura. So we are going to study about the Tripura state. Hello, I am Tripura, the third smallest state in the country. So Tripura is the third smallest state in the country. Bordered. Now what is mean by bordered? Bordered means form and edge along or beside something, or you can say the pool bordered. So it is the bordered by the Bangladesh to the north, south and west. Tripura meaning three cities. So here it says that Tripura means three cities. Tripura also means near water. So here it says that Tripura is also means near the water. Some scholars, now what is mean by scholars? Scholars means a specialist in a particular branch of studies, especially in the humanities. So some scholars also believe that the land was ruled in the ancient times. So here the some scholar also believe that this land was ruled in ancient times. In the olden, in the historical time, this land was ruled by a king named Tirupur. So it was ruled by the king which name was Tirupur, from whom my names emerged. From because of this place name has emerged. Emerge means came from or move out of a way from something. So because of this the place name has emerged. Let's move to the next paragraph of the lesson. My land has three districts. Now what is mean by district? District mean an area of a country or the city, especially one characterized by a particular feature or activity. So this was the land which has three district geographical zones. So it was having the geographical zones. First it was the hill ranges which run from north to south. So it was first the hill ranges which was run from north to south. Second, undulating plateau land. Now what is mean by undulating? Undulating means having smoothly rising and falling form of outline. So second it was the undulating plateau land, and third the low-lying alluvial plains. Now what is mean by alluvial plains? Alluvial plains relating to or derived from. So it was low-lying alluvial plains. Many rivers nourish my land. So many rivers nourish this land and sustain. Now what is mean by sustain? Sustain means strengthened or supported physically. So it was sustained the activities of my people. So it was supported the sustained the activity of the people. Chief among them are the Gumti, the Muhuri, and the Feni. So this was the chief among them, and rice, cotton, jute, tea, tobacco, and oil seeds are grown here. So these all things were grown here in this place. The Kokborok speaking Tirupuri. So the people of Kokborok speaking Tirupuri, people are the major groups among. So here the people are major groups among the many tribes. Now what is mean by tribes? Tribes means the social division in a traditional society consisting of families or community linked by the social. So here there were measure of group among the many tribes and sub-tribes. The Bengali and Manipuri people have coexist. Now what is mean by coexist? Coexist means exist at the time or in the same place. So in Bengali and the Manipur people have coexist in the spaceful harmony. In the spaceful harmony means in the space with the people of Tirupur from generations. So here the people of Bengali and the Manipur people was peacefully live in with people of Tirupura by generation after generation. Let's move to the next sub paragraph of the lesson. I am either difficult for you to access. Now, what is mean by access? Access mean the mean or opportunity to approach or enter at the place. So it is difficult for you to assess why it is. Let's see, because only one major road or national highway connects. So it is only one major road, which is national highway, connects my land with the rest of the country. So there is only one highway road which connect to this country. Agartala is my capital city, and Agartala is the capital city of Tirupura. People come to visit me for ecotourism. Ecotourism means a form of tourism that involves visiting the fragile, beautiful, and relatively undisturbed natural areas. So here it is, people visit here to see the natural beauties of this. And ecological tourism. Now, what is mean by ecological tourism? It is a form of tourism which aims to promote public interest in the archaeological and the conservation of historical sites. So here people come to see the natural beauty of ecotourism and the ecological tourism. My lush. Now, what is mean by lush? Lush mean having a lots of green healthy plant, grasses and tree over here. So it has lush tea gardens and wildlife sanctuaries. Sanctuaries means a place of safety, refuge or protection. So in this place you can see a variety of lushes, tea gardens and the wildlife sanctuaries. And my specially side up eco parks, and there is a specially side which is eco parks are a great attraction, and it has the great attraction as are the famous rock carvings at Deotamruha. So there you can see the attractive famous rock which is carving at Deotamruha. The Nil Mahal is a gorgeous red and white water, and there you can also see the Nil Mahal, a beautiful gorgeous red and white water palaces. They are palaces in big building which look very beautiful. Empty, they are empty but shimmering. Shimmering means you can say something shining with a soft light. So there is a big palaces empty but they're shimmering on its own island, and it's shining in its own island in the lake of Rudrasagar, and where it is shining in the lake of Rudrasagar. Let's move to the next sub paragraph of the lesson. People of all communities. Now, what is meant by communities? Communities means a community is a social unit, a group of living things with a commonality such as norms, religions, value, customs or identity. So here all peoples of all communities, tribes participate in the state festival. So all people participate in the state festival like Gariya, Durga Puja, Buddha Purnima, Krachi, post Sankranti, Biju, or Christmas. So all this state festival by celebrated by all people of the communities and tribes over here. Come and visit me. You will be fascinated. Now, what is meant by fascinated? Fascinated means to attract or interest somebody very much. So here people are invited to see the fascinated by the rich culture heritage, beautiful palaces, wildlife sanctuaries. So here it is invited to you to see the beautiful culture heritage, which is beautiful palaces over here, wildlife sanctuaries, historical temples, palaces and museum over there, which is very beautiful. My folk dances will enthrall you. Now, what is meant by enthrall? Enthrall means to hold somebody interest and attention completely. So the folk dances of this place is very interested, and my people will welcome you with warmth. Now, what is meant by warmth? Warmth means a very high temperature or the affected created by this, especially when it is pleased. So the people welcome in a very warm and courtesy way. Now, what is meant by courtesy? Courtesy means polite and the present behavior that shows respect for the other people. So the people of this state were having so warm and courtesy to welcome their guests. And here you can see the various type of beautiful things and the folk dances which you can enjoy. Dear student, hope you all understood the sixth part of this lesson. Thank you.